Testing, testing. Testing, testing. Alright, I'm good. Pause it. Or Stormblood. Ow. Oh yeah. Forgot last thing I was doing was rogue stuff. Probably should have. It's not a big deal. Only 10 in queue. But usually I am already in game when I start streaming. Forgot to do that today. This would have been the thing to do while I was in the restroom. But instead I just got to the menu in restroom and I almost saw Endwalker spoilers, I think, with the movie trailer intro. I'm sure it doesn't spoil too much, but I'd rather not see it. Okay, why couldn't I do this? Serpent in the... Oh, I need the... do a certain quest. And what do you call it? And I have my rogue quest active. There we go. Almost 1,000 gil. Oh, I hope they have a retainer summoning bell thing here. Forgot to do that. Yeah, one over here. Clinker bricks. Interesting. I feel like I was gonna do something. Oh wow, she's already level 60. Oh, I remembered. I was gonna look at my weapon. Stats don't matter too much, I think, right now at my level. I'm not sure if skill speed or direct hit rate is better. Do you have what I want here? Weapon damage, strength. I'm assuming the weapon damage just means physical damage. So strength, critical hit rate, and determination, or direct hit rate, I guess are equal. And skill speed. So I guess it's an improvement on like everything. Interesting jacket. So I'm just gonna go ahead and equip it. I do like that dark one with this outfit. I wonder if I should. I think I might give my slave that weapon. 240. Yeah. So let's see, average item level 84. Oh, okay, so I can't do it yet. I was curious if I could do that while they're out. But, alright, in about an hour. Mine went up to 245. But if it went up, it probably went up by 1. And you didn't ring. Probably just look on the market. At the risk of repeating myself, it's still hard for me to believe that we'd meet again here, of all places. But I reckon you probably don't remember me after all this time, eh? Well, you see, I feel like my character wouldn't forget. Of course I remember you. I'm impressed, given everything you went on to accomplish. You'd be forgiven for forgetting all about your time in Quarry Mill. Suffice it to say, we didn't forget about you either, nor the lives you saved. I don't remember Quarry Mill. As for me, I went to Little Alamigo while Galleon was recovering. Gundobald was my former commander and an old friend. I had a lot on my mind. In the end, I decided to disband our unit, told the men to live their lives as they saw fit. Some chose to remain in Little Alamigo, and others went on to Olda for work. I don't remember who this guy is. But as you see, I chose to come back to Gay Albania and join Conrad and the others. I'm gonna look him up, I think. I'm curious who he is, because I remembered the girl yesterday. Mefrid. He gives me some quests in like around level 26, 27. I'm gonna see what the quests say. At South Shroud. I don't think I was reading much. At the time I wasn't too into it yet. I think. Well, yeah, probably for sure. But I think I started reading more when I got to the snow place, Caucasus or whatever. Kept busy since then, ferrying people and provisions across the border and back. It's not been easy, but it's been fulfilling. Today, however, we'll be heading east into the peaks. Conrad thinks we might have luck finding new recruits in the village of Alagana. Alagana? If you're going there, you're taking me with you. Ah, that's right, you're from Alagana, aren't you, Lise? By all means, we'd welcome the company. There'll be more to it than just asking around. But we can talk about it on the way. Make your preparations to meet me by the tunnel to the peaks. Gonna visit her hometown. This place always makes me feel like I have my AC on. Oh, I wonder if I can get to the other currents from here. Didn't even see this exit. This tunnel will take us all the way to the peaks. We're on a mission for Conrad to Alagana. Clear the barricade if you would. Aye, sir. Shouldn't take more than a moment. There's more villages there. There's more villages there than out here, but also more Imperials keeping a close eye on things. We need to tread carefully. Journey to the peaks. Who's Lee's gonna talk?
I remember the peaks of Girabania, silent watchmen that would stand long after we were gone. We came seeking allies to join us in the fight against the Empire. People who had had enough. People who had suffered every possible indignity, who had been treated like animals, day after day after day.
Probably the most, I think the longest little intro thing that didn't really show much, I felt, compared to all the other ones. We have a glamour in place here too, as you may have noticed. So far as the Imperials are concerned, this is not more than a testament to the savage impulses of a lesser race. Remember though, once we leave these ruins, we'll have no glamours to conceal us. The villages to the east keep watch for patrols as we move. Okay, where's a thing from here? Southeast. Okay, as I get closer, we're now still southeast. I'll talk to him and maybe go hit it. Nary an Imperial in sight. That's a mercy. Elegana's due east. Past the bridge, follow me. It's not much further. And I'm gonna go this way instead. South. Cool. The quest is taking me to the crystal too. I'm assuming that's just Elegana then. Southeast. I wonder if it's up this temple thing. South. Northeast. Yeah, I thought I heard it when I drove by. Oh, I don't have what's his name out. Need to have Toasty out. To the south. Well, even further down there. Alright, we'll get that one later. We'll go this way too to get more locations out of the way. Blood glider. There's a lot more interesting enemies, I feel like, in this expansion compared to Heaven's Lord. At least more that are catching my eye, I feel like. You can rest easy, we made it. This is Alagana. Feels strange coming home like this. I always imagined it would be... Oh, sorry. This has nothing to do with why we're here. We need recruits. Aye, we do. But as I said back at the Reach, it's a little more complicated than just asking for volunteers these days. As you know, we're short-handed because many of our people were taken in by the Griffin's promises and went to the wall, never to return. It wasn't just them, though. Folks from all over, including some of my former comrades, answered his call to arms. So why we came to this particular village, it's rumored that Alagana lost a few youths as well. If there's truth to that, then there can be others sympathetic to the cause. Then again, after the Griffin's betrayal, they may be suspicious of outsiders claiming allegiance to the resistance, and rightfully so. So with all that in mind, how are we supposed to convince them to join? I mean, I knew it wouldn't be as simple as giving a speech in the village square. Not if you didn't want the place to be burned to the ground, no. Might as well piss in the Viceroy's eye. You'll need to be a good deal more circumspect than that. You never know when an Imperial spy is listening. We must speak with the Elder first. I know for a fact he can be trusted. We'll listen to what he has to say and decide what to do after. Sounds like a plan. Let's hope there are still some brave men and women here willing to fight. Can do item comparison. Nope. Ragnfrid, the village elder, is over by the shore. No time like the present. Let's have a word. After I lost or dropped frames yesterday, I got kind of like worried. I'm just checking constantly, and I also feel like I'm still not going to notice. Don't know you, traveler. You a merchant? You'll not find much custom here. Greetings and well met, elder, and sincerest apologies that I did not send word ahead of our arrival. Too long have I been away from Alagana. I would know your recent troubles. And I would know of your recent troubles. You are comrades of Mefrid, I see. Speak on, though I suspect I know your purpose. The Griffin came with many men, and left with many more, such as a rumor. Is it true? He lit a fire in their hearts, and then dangled the dream before their tired eyes. Now you come to steal away what few remain. The Griffin was a traitor and a madman, and we had no part in his schemes. We have made an agreement with the Alliance. This time it will be different. This time? Cold comfort to the dead and the ones they left behind. How much more must we give before you've had your fill? But surely you hate the Empire as much as we do. They took our lands, our traditions, even our God, and they demand a fifth of what little we've got left. I hate the bastards with every fiber in my being. But hate's not enough, Mefrid. We can't keep doing this. I'll not tell anyone you came, but you need to go now. Leave us be and never return. You've got no right to speak to us like that. We've got a quarry, and that was producing barely enough to keep us fed, and that was before half our young men and women went off to die for your bloody cause. So yes, I got every right to tell you to leave my village. No, you don't, because it's my village too, my home. What in the hells are you on about? Wait, I know those eyes. You're one of Curtis's girls. Liz Hext? And I'm here to take back my homeland. By Railger, the last time I saw you, I didn't even know you were still alive. I never thought you would come. I almost didn't, and my sister never will. Lots of others won't either, and that's why we've got to carry on the fight. You even sound like him, sigh. As you say, I've gotten a right to tell you to leave. Halagana is much your home as it is mine. But I say to you again, we can give no more. Yes, I heard you the first time. Let's go. It could have been handled better, but what's done is done. At least we've been granted permission to stay. So hoping Ragnarfrid might help us to recruit some of his people, but that clearly isn't going to happen. If we're to convince any of them to join, we'll first need to regain their trust. It's risky, and it's hardly subtle, but I always say we approach the villagers directly, see what problems they've got, and if we can do anything to help. Makes sense to me. Let's split up and ask around. Okay, wonder how much the materia stuff goes for. 19. I'll just take mine. Oh, you know what? I could probably... Oh, I should be giving this gear to her. Yeah, that's a good idea. This one doesn't do anything. It's kind of sad. Oh well. Oh, do I have... Okay, let's talk to the angry guy. Ah, a new face in Alagana, huh? What would you ask of me then? Stranger and a generous soul besides? Bollocks. There's not more suspicious than a good Samaritan. On the other hand, if you're an Imperial agent, I expect you go about your business with more discretion. Bugger me, you really are here to help, aren't you? Very well, till you go up on your offer, stranger. My little brother's working the rocks by Grim and Enid. He's got something for me. Can you go and get it? Right then, Frightened Coral is his name. Ask him for the leftovers. He ought to understand. Okay, I think these quests I will take them more than one at a time. You best keep your distance if you know what's good for you. Say your piece and move on. Looking for folks down on their luck? Congratulations, you found one. As you can see, my leg ain't what it used to be. Some days I can hardly walk for the pain. Mornings are the worst, especially after cold nights. Hard labor's right out. Too much pain and trouble for others. There's a tea. What helps with it, though? I need to grind a chapuli horn and a hornbill talon for the blend. Yeah, you'll go and get some for me? Just like that? You needn't trouble yourself so. Hey, hard country. Okay, then where does this guy want me to go? Okay. Just go. Whoops. Is that a... Oh. Interesting. Yeah, I think I definitely like the enemies here a lot more than Heaven's Ward. These guys are super cool. Giant ass grasshoppers. Oh wow, butterfly too, and they're fucking. Like, don't follow me. And they're like hostile. That's pretty cool. Am I killing that dragon thing? Yeah. So a little bit lower. Okay, that's one. Let's go find this guy's brother. Oh, this is a completely different area than the other area. Thought it was still part of this area. Okay. Oh, so that means this Aether Current to the south. Here for the leftovers, are you? Not like my brother to send someone in instead. But so be it. It's all in the sacks over yonder. They're bleeding heavy mind, so be careful when you pick them up. Oh, that's right. I thought they were going to be further away. Cool. Yeah, it's a good thing I got both of those. Do these guys have a summoning bell? No. Ah, the new face. You have my leftovers. Huh. Well, I'll be. You actually went and brought the whole lot. Much obliged, much obliged. It's saltpeter for making fire sand, in case you're curious what it's all for. The rocks by the lakes I've got... The rocks by the lakes have got good deposits. It ain't hard for my brother to pass for any other plodding quarrymen, all the while sweeping bits and pieces off to the side to bundle up and sell to the sutlers, what trade with the resistance. This guy's dialogue's fucking me up. It's a living and a way of fighting back, besides our way of spitting in the Garlean's eye for putting our father in an imperial uniform and shipping him off to some faraway province 15 years ago. Don't know if he's dead or alive even. Though if he were alive, he'd not be long for this world if we were caught fighting for the resistance. So this is the best we can do. That's the long and short of it. We do what we can, but we know it's not enough. Well, you'll find that most folks here ain't much different. Everybody's got a reason, but in the end, the result is the same. Suppose I just wanted you to know, is all, that we know why you're here, and that even if we can't join you, we wish we could. You've been gone a while. It brings you back to Alagana. Got your horn and your talon. Oh, I never meant to. I mean, in times like these, you never think people will actually. This country's hard on people, but it's not just that. The Imperials, they made it known I'm not to be helped. Dead man's good for one lesson. You know, whereas a live one... You're with the Resistance, right? Suppose there's no reason not to tell you then. My father, God rest his soul, was deathly sick at the time, so I'd gone out into the forest, spear in hand, to gather herbs. Then I had the good fortune to run into an Imperial patrol. My weapon marked me as a rebel, or so they said. Not that it had made a difference if I'd fought back and knew what the lot of them were about. The moment that Centurion laid eyes on me, didn't matter in the end, of course. Some people just like to hurt others, and by the time I went back to the hut, it was too late for my father. Too late for me too. I and many others, I imagine. Help them too if you like. They'll be grateful and say thank you, but beyond that, I wouldn't hope for much. Okay, well, we helped two, but they ain't joining. Anything for Lancer? No. 1919. Kind of like the way these red ones look. The feet look funny. Ah, there you are, Cheese. I've been trying to help the villagers deal with this food shortage of theirs. Recently, the Imperials have been swooping into villages unannounced and seizing supplies in order to prevent the people from stockpiling, in case they might be in league with the Resistance. It's not much, but I've taught them a few tricks to better hide what little they got left. How's Lee's getting on, by the way? You'd think people would be more inclined to trust a local girl, assuming they remember her, that is. That guy's a cynical youth. He looks kind of old. No, I didn't mean to. And where were you these past 20 years? Where were you when we were being ground under the black hole's boot? On the other side of his bastard wall, living the high life, I'll wager. It's not fair. Oh, and who's this? Another one of your freedom-loving friends, deigning to help us poor unfortunate souls, trying to whip us into a frenzy so we'll go and storm a castrum with our pickaxes and shovels. Leave, all of you, before you bring a cohort down on us all. And you, don't you dare speak like you're one of us. You can't even begin to understand what we've been through. You weren't here, Lise. You weren't here. This is my home, and I love it with all my heart. And if you truly have any love for it too, you'll keep us out of your doomed rebellion. He has a point. No matter what I say or do, it doesn't change the fact I left him behind. But this isn't about me or anyone else. It's about Alamigo. Let's go and find Mefrid. So, no luck here, I guess. Looks like the Elder wasn't the only one unwilling to hear us out. Can't blame them, given what happened at the wall. I thought I might be able to appeal to them as a fellow. I don't know. But if anything, just made them angrier, having lived through it like they have. Can't claim to know the struggle like they do either, at least. I ran too. But if I hadn't, I'd never met Cheese or the rest of you. And we might not be here today in a position to make a difference. So don't regret my choices, nor will I apologize for them. There's more than one way to fight. Help someone, anyone, we need help. I don't like the sound of that one a bit, come on. Oh, what? We're Crada? Okay, that's a name. He pant. The Tributum and the bloody ratmen, and they pant, damn it all. You there, take a deep breath and then tell us what happened. It was all business as usual. The Tributum's due soon, and we were taking it to the Imperials when the Quikern attacked. They took my brother and our money. Took him where? Ruins to the south of here. It was just an old temple before they came in. Listen, Recrada's the only family I got left. If I lose him, the Ziggurat, whatever. If the Ratman took him there, he's as good as dead. Got to go after them. If there's even a chance her brother is still alive, we had to try. Yeah, you're talking all that shit a moment ago and you're just gonna sit on your ass. You're right, Lise. We've got to help them. If not for the missing man, then for the tributum. The Garleans won't suffer excuses if they're late. Okay, nothing I can give. I'll take the materia, because I'm curious to see how much that, although I think I can use that one, technically. If I ever put materia on my weapons, ever. So Rekrada is being held somewhere at the ziggurat to the south, which has been taken over by a host of Korkan bandits. That about covers it then. Be prepared for a fight. They may not be the most challenging foes, but there's sure to be a lot of them. Well, I wonder if this is going to be a dungeon. Would be neat. So long as it's a dungeon that queues up quick. Oh, it's this area. Oh, that one's northeast. If I do travel, currents. Let me see. Please let me go, I'm begging you. I don't want to die. Hear that? I think it came from the top of the ziggurat. Who dare comes to loot our man flesh? Ours to eat. These guys look, I wonder what their beast tribe amount will be. We knew it'd come to this. Kill them quick before they alert the others. Okay, so you guys can go. Oh, you have to go here. Never mind. Gotta zoom past that one. And that one. Fewer sprites here. Oh, forgot to, it's all good. I thought they kidnapped like a kid. By Railgr, what did I do to deserve this? Gone to bed hungry for months. Some skin and bones. Hardly make a snack, much less a meal. Oh, you found him. Wait, are you here to rescue me? Your sister sent us. It's gonna be alright. My sister? Oh, Railgr, whatever be praised, she's safe. And you? You lot fought your way in here just for me? Think there are still good and brave folk in this world. We should go before the quake whatever return for us. You still have the tributum? Oh gods, the tributum. The Imperials will be wondering where I am. I have to go. What? Right now? In your condition? You don't understand. We were given a warning last month for being short. If I don't make it in time, there's no telling what will happen to me and my sister. I'm glad we saved him, but seeing him run off like that, got a bad feeling about this. The Black Wolf's pups. Listen, Cheese, Meffred, I think we need to go after Werkrada. Wait, you had better not be thinking of stopping him. You heard what he said. If they don't pay one away, well, they'll pay another. I know that. I do. I don't want to interfere. I just want to see that he makes it there safely. If that's the sum of it, then fine. Let's head down and see if we can't pick up his trail. Ignore me, ignore me. There it is. I wonder if, 20 minutes, okay. She's not done. I don't know why I thought she was done. Upon closer inspection, you find nothing of interest. Okay, does that mean search again? Why is it still going? Okay. Okay, what about that one? Oh, Chocobo Feather. That's probably the one. In the dirt, you spy a Chocobo Feather. Any luck? A Chocobo Feather, is it? Aye, by my reckoning, it came from Werkrada's bird. In which case, there's a collapsed bridge just around the bend. Hug the rocks and stick to the shadows. We'll find them soon enough. Big ass moth looking thing. Oh, there they are. Any minute now. I expect he'll come thundering around the bend and hear that. Get to cover quickly now. I wonder if those rotting vegetables were needed.
Are they Imperials?
Worse. Skulls. Listen, Lise. Whatever happens, stay hidden and do not intervene. Understood?
What?
You there! Halt! You know you shouldn't be here. Explain yourself.
Oh, I wonder if these guys are gonna kill him anyway.
Forgive me, sir. I came to deliver the tributum.
Oh, aye. A likely story. Only a fool would dare to come so late. Or, mayhap, a resistance spy.
No, you've got it all wrong. I was waylaid by bandits. It's not my fault.
I said halt!
Is this a joke? You don't seriously expect us to believe this is a fake? How stupid do you think we are?
It is, I swear, on my mother's life.
Spare us. You came late, you lied about bandits, and then you tried to cheat the Empire of its due.
Think you can kill them all? Including the ones watching from the tower? Even if you did, others would come for him and his family. You'd be condemning them all to a life of hard labor. Assuming they didn't just execute them, that is.
But it isn't fair.
It's your bloody fault we're stuck out here patrolling this god's-forsaken wasteland. It's your fault I have to listen to people go on and on about how Alan Egan's can't be trusted. I've worked and toiled harder than any man. I'm a citizen, goddammit. And what are you? A stupid, stubborn little dog who'd sooner bite the hand that feeds him and pine for the good old days.
There's a lot of spit in his mouth.
That's enough! Lord Xenos is expecting our report.
I bet the poor bastard can't believe his luck. He gets to go home. We should do the same.
Did she know? Or was she just looking at him? I don't know. I'd heard their commander was king-eyed. The gods, that was the near thing. Tears me up inside to see our own kinsmen doing the bidding of the viceroy. But they made their choice. If it comes to it, cut down every last one of them myself. So there were Alamegans who work for the Empire, I guess. Whatever. What's his bow look like? Ooh, that's a pretty neat bow. I'll take the bow. Excuse me. Crowd is alive, and the tributum's been paid. That's all that matters for now. Everyone would rather not wait around to see if the skulls decide to return. We investigate back to Alagana and tell Ray whatever his man got the job done. Ragenfrid. How close is this Aether thingy to me? Northeast. Giant booger. So is this place like right next? I swear I threw the compass over here and it didn't show me this way north. Oh man, is it up there? Northwest. So somewhere in here. Southeast now. Okay, it's just right there. Southwest. Okay, so how many do I have? I think I'm in the peaks. Yeah. So I'm 2 for 2 in both places on the Aether Currents. Yo, you a debt of gratitude for what you did. Ricardo told me everything. How you fought with the whatever and saved his life. For all the good it did, we saw what happened when he met with the Skulls. How they beat him half to death. Could have stopped them. I reckon you could. Mifred's a warrior, as is your comrade, and you're strong like your father. That much is plain. But I thank Ralger you did not, because it would not have ended with them. Ricardo and his sister would have been branded insurgents, if not for the whole lot of us. Bones heal, scars fade, but the dead remain dead. We're alive, and that's more than can be said for the only gods. Said for only the gods know how many others. It's enough for you, is it, to put up with whatever they do to you, so long as you get to see another day? That's right, you grit your teeth and you learn to live with the pain. I'll admit I was quick to judge you, Lise, and for that I apologize. I know you and yours mean well, I do, but I'm telling you, God's in the heavens as my witness, that we've got nothing left to give. We can't help you. I understand. Thank you for your honesty. She may say it, but she doesn't mean it, nor would I expect her to. Her father was stubborn as an ox, too. If she set on walking the same path, I but pray she won't follow it to the same end. Well, she took it better than I anticipated, which isn't saying much, I suppose. I should go and see if she's alright. And this quest was a lot longer than the girls' quest, little mini quest line. Sorry about running off like that. Alamegans terrorizing their own. I just can't accept it, you know. No matter what he thinks, they shouldn't have to put up with it. Day after day after day. I'm not completely naive, you know. I didn't expect them to storm a castrum with their pickaxes and shovels, or whatever it was. But nor did I expect Ricardo to just lie there in the dirt while they kicked them. Can't claim to know their pain. I barely remember this place, or even my father's face. But I remember Ida's. I remember how scared she was when we ran. But that look in her eyes when she talked about home. And that look in her eyes when she talked about home. Her home, but not mine, is it? There you are, Lise. I've been looking all over for you. Well, you found me. Got something else to say? Aye, that I do. I said some things to you before that I shouldn't have. 'Twasn't my place to do so, and I'm sorry. All that rubbish I spouted about how I loved my village, but when one of ours was in need, I was cowering here with all the others. I didn't even think to go after Ricardo, but you did. Made me feel like the bloody hypocrite I am. If I truly cared for my people, I'd fight for them. So I will, if you'll have me. You're asking to join the resistance? When you put it like that, I suppose I am, but not just me. There are others I know who've been thinking about it for a while now. There's not many of us, and we're not hardened warriors like you lot, but if your heart bleeds for Alamigo, then that's good enough for me. You and yours are more than welcome to Ralger's Reach. At Ralger's Reach. Thank you, sir. You won't regret this. I'll go and speak with the others and send a word when we're ready. Still think this isn't your home? No, I was just thinking out loud. And with that, my friends, our mission is concluded. Let us return to Reach. To the Reach. Cool. Well, actually it wasn't that much longer, I don't think. First of all, allow me to commend you both on a job well done. Though nothing went according to plan, we nevertheless managed to attract some new recruits. And it was your passion and conviction that moved them to join. Thank you. No, thank you for giving me an opportunity to find out what our people have been through these past 20 years. It's been humbling. And troubling too. I'd heard about the skulls, but that was the first time I'd seen them in the flesh. I know you say they're the same as any other Imperial soldiers, and maybe that's how I'll have to think of them myself if our paths ever cross on the battlefield, but when, not if. The day will come, Lise. Can't afford to hesitate when it does. Young, old, conscript, citizen, Garlean, Alamegan, none of that matters. They've all got their reasons, but they're no better than yours, especially when they're bearing down on you, blade in hand. Saying that, I don't want to kill them any more than you do. If I could convince them to lay down their arms, I would. Sadly, I've never been much of a talker myself, but who knows? Maybe you could be one, Lise. Your father certainly was. Right then, I'd best begin preparing for these new recruits. Cheese, Lise, it's been a pleasure. 36. Take the red mage foil. Back to Conrad. Earrings. How are my earrings? My earrings are fine. I needed a ring. Although it's better. I mean, it's just yellow. I don't know why I looked at that. Owing to the efforts of you all, we have accomplished a great deal in a short time. The Resistance thanks you for your service, Scions. I see operations here have been proceeding apace in my absence. Welcome back, brother. Dearest, I take it your efforts to gather new recruits were successful. Indeed, there were several among the Scions' ranks that were quite eager to take part in our joint endeavor with the Resistance, whom I have come to present. Commander Hemp, if I may. My name is Arnibald whatever, half-breed, as you can doubtless tell. I'm here to fight for free Alamigo, for an Alamigo where women like my mother are never made to suffer. I pray you grant me this honor. You are a true-born son of gay Albania, same as me. This is not my honor to grant, but yours freely to take. Welcome, brother. With our swelling ranks, in the aid of the Eorzean Alliance and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, I believe we will soon be in a position to seize the initiative. Once our new recruits have received sufficient training, I will propose to General Alden that we draw up plans for an assault on Castellum, whatever. Then in the meantime, we will make what preparations we can. Cutscene. Meanwhile, in the royal palace of Alamigo, Nice nipple on your forehead.
Alliance forces have occupied Castrum Orients and taken up positions along the length of the wall. Our patrols have engaged their reconnaissance parties on site, but there have been no significant exchanges, save one. A unit tasked with field testing prototype Magitech weapons was attacked. The weapons were destroyed, with the unit sustaining near total casualties.
Near total? Go on.
My lord, there was but a single survivor from the unit in question, which falls under my command. According to his report, they were ambushed by a contingent of Eorzean Alliance regulars, abetted by resistance insurgents.
A simple ambush and only one survivor. A fine day's work. The stubbornness to survive is not without worth. He may live. However, the 12th is no place for the weak.
He shall be relegated at once, my lord. As you say, the 12th is no place for cowards who count their lives more precious than the cause.
Indeed, indeed. We have no need of cowards.
He's gonna come kill this guy. Maybe don't act so afraid, just in case.
My lord,
Did he say I? Well,
Cowards who defer critical missions to their subordinates, who hide within their castra, never meeting their prey in battle, never staring into the whites of their eyes.
oh, that girl's there.
Why? When confronted with a heretofore unknown icon, did we surrender the wall to the Alliance? Because my honored father, in his infinite wisdom, has not seen fit to grant us leave to march on their lands. Accordingly, we have extended an invitation to our neighbors. Gir Abania is where we shall host them. The field upon which we shall enjoy the sport of kings. Patience is paramount. Cornered animals may have spirit, but they are ultimately predictable and very poor sport. But if one dangles the promise of freedom before them while nipping at their heels to stoke their passion, then things become interesting. It is a delicate dance, one which asks much of my hounds. And so I put the question to you, my fellow huntsman. How shall we deal with these savages?
Well, she gonna be the only one to speak.
My lord, I have a proposal.
Silence, Alamegan! You do forget yourself! Only by the grace of Lord Van Baelsar were you afforded a place here, and that in name alone. We have no need of your proposals, savage.
This savage yearns to hunt her own. The floor is yours, Commander.
Thank you, my lord.
What a bitch. Oh, okay. Right then, I've got duties to attend to. Mayhap we could assist you with said duties. We are here to help, after all. 3 of you have been busy, so I will understand if you require time to rest. If not, however, it would seem sensible to assist our allies with their preparations. We'd be grateful for any and all help you can offer. If you ask around, I guarantee you won't want for work. So, let me look at these earrings. Actually, these earrings in particular. So right now they're the red ones. Level 60. Oh, and I think my slave is done. I'll go ahead and accept this quest first. I beg your pardon. The woman who bested Gaius Van Baelsar wishes to offer me her assistance. Say this is highly irregular, though I have heard it's said you had a penchant for aiding the common man, in which case, before the occupation I was a humble historian, while my duties leave me scarce time for aught else, scared, whatever. Think it important that these momentous events be recorded for the benefit of future generations. Primary sources are indispensable, and I had a mind to question a number of my fellow freedom fighters, ask them their motivations for taking up this cause and so forth. You may take down their statements in this log. In cheese, thank you for your service. Now and ever after. Okay, let's use this crystal or shard or whatever. Go here. I can take. Oh wait, no. Let's do her gear. Give her that. 109. Oh yeah, how much did that go up by? 84 to 109. Okay, and let's do these earrings. Wait, did that go up 118? Oh yeah, 109 to 118. Slowly, but sure. Oh wait, did I not get something to that Lancer could wear? Feet. There you go, 137 now. Cool. Okay, and now I can sell these other things. Damn. I'll go for 75. I'll undercut both of you and put this up for 45. Okay. Oh wait, did I not? I didn't assign her on a venture. I don't think. Why is this one? Oh, I can't sell that. That's why. I'm stupid. Oh man. Cheap. Whatever. 1,000. I don't want this whatever slave to get full up on the market board stuff. The other one's already kind of, yeah. Wait, does she have one gill? That's pretty funny. I'll let her have it. I also got a pee. Oh, is that a different? Ooh, triple triad. I forgot I wanted to do this. I wonder if I'm gonna get smacked up. I wonder if it's like a high level match. Triple triad. Do recommend it for now. Aw, man, I hate plus. I don't understand it. When a card is played, if 2 or more of the sides are touching other cards, and the sum of the ranks on the touching signs are identical, the sums on the other touching sides. Okay, I think I kind of get it now. Maybe. So, when a card is played, if 2 or more of the sides are touching other cards and the sum of the ranks on the touching sides are identical. So, this has to 7/7 torting, so that card would have to be insanely high. Oh, but I touched. Okay, I'm stupid. But 7/7, I'm still slightly confused. I also don't know what that oh, I think that's the game. Wow, I think that's the first time ever one is doing that. I want a rematch because I want his reward. Okay, so 7/7, 8. So 7 touches that. It will switch. Oh, but only if theirs touches, I think. This one might flip, but depending, yeah, okay, cool, I can flip that. Give me your, damn it. I wonder what the chance of him giving me the card is. I mean, they might flip that. I mean, either way. I guess I'll do that one. Unfortunate. I usually like when they go first too, just so I can kind of see. Oh man, this sucks. Okay, I'll put that there. I can flip that easy. I think I have to use that one. Flip that. What's the ascension? Oh wait, did it change from plus to ascension too? The card's rank is increased. Okay. still don't get it entirely. Man, can you give me your fucking card? I think this is gonna be the last one. Well, I'm gonna win one more. If I lose, I'll go one more time. But if I win this and he doesn't give me shit, then I'm done. Oh, the 4 is weak. But that's a good enough card to play there. Cover that one. I mean, I think I pretty much win. Yeah. Sick. Give me that shit. The Griffin card. Okay, I'm gonna do this quest before I accept any others. Huge cock. Aren't you the Icon Slayer? Damn if I know you'd bother asking someone like me why I joined the Resistance. If I wasn't fighting for Alamigo, I'd be fighting for the Empire. You're either with them or not, and if you're with them, you may as well make... or you're not. And if you're with them, you may as well make the most of it. Food, trading, citizenship. If you live long enough, you'll die stealing someone else's land. Like as not, but that's the choice. But me, I'd rather die here. Ooh, they have neat stuff. Why? Why indeed? To save lives, perhaps, or to make amends for the ones I couldn't. My father and my brothers were worked to death while building a castrum. What did it matter to the Garleans, eh? More where that lot come from. After that, can keep on doing nothing. Oh wait, that's the another main quest thing. I was just a cook before all this. Simple, fair, really. Had a chance to lend a hand and help feed some refugees one day. Took a liking to the fighters. They believed, you know, and there's always need for cooks, or at least people who can work with whatever the foraging parties turn up. Oh, he has a quest too. Oh damn, I want me to go all the way over there. And then 2 more quests to accept. Hopefully they have me going out and just not like... what do you call it? Talking to people in here. Achievements. Last watch... oh no wait. Near completion is what I wanted. Complete 100 adventures. Retainer adventures. Almost level 70. Neat. Why'd I join the Resistance? Well, if you must know, was to avenge a friend the Imperials butchered before my very eyes back in Alamigo. We owned a stall in the markets, and a passing soldier snatched up a piece of fruit. Spoke out before I could stop him, only to get a fulm of steel in the gut for his troubles. Found my way here, and that was that. Really gotta pee. I wonder if this will tell me the... no. Oh, I think I'm going to the far east, so I think I got a ways to go before I can do my next class quest. Dragoon class. Well met, Chiefs. Have you spoken with the freedom fighters as I asked? As fascinating as they are varied. You have a knack for convincing others to bare their hearts to you. I could not have done better myself. Many years from now, when these tempestuous times pass into memory, their accounts will serve as a window into the struggle. You must never forget, my friend. Never. Okay, let's go ahead and accept both of these. And I had to pee. So maybe I'll accept this one and go pee. You want to help, do you? Seeing as how I'm in no position to leave the stew pot unattended, could you go and ask Tevi for a variety of herbs? 6 sprigs, or so whatever he's got on hand, should suffice. It's not as haphazard as it may seem. Depending on the recipe, it doesn't really matter what sort you add. So long as you add something, I'll be here when you get back. Okay, well actually I'll accept this one too. I don't know why I thought that person's name had hentai in it. Again, I was like, no way, the people from Gridani are here right now at the same time. You look like a strider in search of comrades in need. If so, I have a task for you. I am a trainer, and I was told to expect new recruits this day, yet nary one has come. Perhaps they were given the wrong time or location, I do not know. They number 5 in all. These would-be warriors, send them unto me, should you chance to find them. Okay, so it is just talking to people around this area. And I'm gonna go pee, so I will be back. I am back. I thought I had a keybind for muting on OBS. Does that do it? Nope. That one? Nope. About this one? Nope. Okay, but it's doing shit to my what do you call it? Final Fantasy. Oh, and I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Anyway, I guess I'll start. I guess I should... I'll go get the Tar guy first, I guess. Recompense. Hope they're not all racist to the snake lady. I know I'm late, but I'd say a prayer for my sister first. After what the Imperials did to her, death was a mercy. Weird little symbol on the ground. It turned to daylight. Okay, where is this recruit now? There he is. Oh, and a little lookout thing. Huh, training. God, I was so busy practicing to impress the others that I completely forgot. Thank you. You know, I wanted to look at the gold saucer card this thing, because I got that one guy. Oh wow, so it goes far. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. So 5? Is that the last one I got? Une. I have no idea who they are, so I wonder if they're like, oh, I have Cloud of Darkness there. I'm not sure how these are numbered. Oh, Griffin is that. Oh, I'm stupid. Didn't I get it from that guy? Maybe I'm not smart. I mean, definitely not smart, but I thought I got that. Pretty sure it said Griffin, but I thought I got the guy that, like, Ilbird as the masked dude. Forget what the masked guy's name was. Ah, 1,000 pardons. So preoccupied was I by the question of whether Alamigo should be a monarchy or republic that I neglected to attend my training. How silly, I know. Till we drive the Imperials from our lands, the question is moot. Oh, there he is. The teacher calls for me? I see. We were discussing strategies for disabling Magitech armor, you see. And ah yes, of course, there's no time. If you would excuse me. I'm cool that the last two are, or the last one is with the vegetable guy I need to talk to as well. Is it the same guy? Oh, no, probably not. Herbs, is it? 6 sprigs, whatever's on hand. Afraid I can't spare that much. You'll take 2 and be glad of it. The remainder of you'll have to gather yourself. Shouldn't be too much of a bother though. Be surprised what you can find growing underfoot, even in the reach. Oh, so like in this area, you just gotta... Okay, where's this recruit fucking hiding? Where is he? Up? So he's in this area. Okay, I'm no longer in the circle here, so he's not in here. Oh, he's probably behind this shit. No? Oh. Is he scared? Oh bugger, you were sent by the snake, weren't you? I heard 1 in 4 recruits doesn't live through their training. That can't be true, right? Oh bugger, oh bugger. Oh, Ben's here and oh, he's doing Satasha. I think that's what do you call it? Also, what is that? A will it tell me? No, he just puts his whatever there. But I think that's a tank. Or well, actually, I can just check, can I? Marauders, yeah, it's a tank class. Oh, let's jump across there. I guess I will go ahead and turn this one in. Oh, there's Snake Girl. All recruits are present and accounted for. My thanks to you, Strider. Not all appreciate the rigor with which I train my recruits. Some favor a gentler approach, as if the Imperials will be so kind. Just a thankless job to teach, some say, but I say their survival was thanks enough. Fare you well. Okay, we're missing... What are we doing? Herbs. Okay. Where would I be? It's a summoning bell. It's that dude's pet. Okay, we're coming toward the edge. Probably over here. Yep. Oh, and there's the last. Alright, here's the herbs. Ah, there you are. Got those herbs I asked for. Yep. Thanks, that'll do nicely. And sorry to impose upon you, miss. Thought you were another new recruit. Didn't realize until after that you were, But to answer the question that's probably on your mind, yes, it's always like this. Never enough food or supplies to go around. All the more reason to be grateful when our countrymen can spare some for the cause. Though that comes at a cost too. Too many villagers. Too many villages, too many children, more deserving than us. But a man can't fight on an empty stomach, can he? So we partake as we must. We never lose sight of the dream. Token of faith. Damn it all, where could it have got to? Gotta sneeze. Ow, excuse me. Oh, pardon me, fellow lover of freedom and justice. You haven't seen a ward of the Destroyer anywhere, have you? Maybe on the ground, as if a certain bloody fool had dropped it. I'd beaten him. I had it this morning, that much I know for certain, and I've not left the reach since. So it's gotta be around here somewhere. If you got a moment to spare, would you be willing to help me search? Spent some time near the Temple of the Fist earlier, so it might be there. As for me, I'll look around near the officer's pavilion. They're hardly rare, I know, and I could just as easily buy another, but even so, please help me find it. Okay, so I gotta go in here. $34 minutes. A lot of quests in this area. Excuse me. Oh, can't jump over the fire pit, I guess. Here's your shit. I swear I've searched high and low, but it just won't turn up. 7 hells, that's the one. It's my lucky ward. You're a god, said sister. Before I was born, my mother made a pilgrimage to the Temple of the Fist, where she, like many others, received the blessings of the monks. And then Theodoric came and burned it all to the ground, the mad bastard. And after him came the Garleans, who cared even less for our beliefs. But I still keep to the old ways, as do many others. And when my son is born, I'll teach him the stories in the scripture, as my mother taught me. Oh, alpha male. More earrings that I can't use. And with that, another task is complete. Ah, jeez, I hear you've been keeping busy. Aye, that she has, and we thank her for it. It pleases me to inform you that our new recruits have completed their initial training and stand ready to contribute. As discussed, Monago would have you present my proposal for an assault on Castellum Velodina to General Alden personally. Of course, sir. So I wonder if this is going to be the first dungeon. Are you and yours planning to return to Castrum Oriens before the operation? If so, why don't we travel together? It seems a fine suggestion, but I must consult my comrades ere we depart. Very well, will wait for you at the pass, but not too long. I expect Kryl and Y'shtola will wish to remain here to support the Chai Surge or whatever, but nevertheless we should go and ask them. Oh, nice, they leveled up. Okay, where's Y'shtola? Cross. What were last 5 achievements? Rogue 20. Far Edge of Fate. Okay. We're running into a wall. Is aught amiss? I see. That would explain the sudden flurry of activity outside. This joint operation marks a turning point in our conflict with the Garleans. For the first time, the Resistance and the Alliance shall go on the offensive and attempt to capture an Imperial outpost in occupied territory. Personally, I believe it is imperative that we offer them our full support, as was the case with Ishgard. However, this is not a choice to be made lightly, nor less on others' behalves. This is war, and every scion must decide what part he or she would play. I'll fight for Alamigo, for my father, for Yida, I forget how to say that name now. I'm in it to the end. The choice was made for us ere we were born, brother, when the Empire marched on Eorzea. They'll stop at nothing to subjugate or slaughter us all. Van Baelzer, Zoa, and Van whatever were but the first to try. Though your fervor is surprising, I cannot dispute your logic. At the risk of repeating myself, I am of course of the same mind. The present situation is untenable and further complicated by the existence of Ilbert's Primal. I believe we have no recourse but to directly and openly intervene. Without this foregone conclusion given our actions thus far, but if you require renewed affirmation, then yes, I am still wholly committed to this cause, for it is untimely. Ultimately, the selfsame cause I have served since first I pledged to serve Master Louisoix in the circle of knowing, the salvation of Eorzea by any means necessary. That said, I shall refrain from taking the field on this occasion. There are many here who require further treatment, and doubtless more to come after. Came here from Minfilia, and that hasn't changed. However, I'd like to stay with Y'shtola for now and tend to the wounded. As for you, Cheese, you are, to quote our dear friend Lord Edmund, the woman who slew Gaius Van Baelzer or whatever and some half-dozen primals besides. Your presence may well prove the difference between victory and defeat. Many look to you as a hero and heap great expectations upon your shoulders, but you, like every scion, must decide for yourself. To be frank, Alfie, this isn't my fight, but I will do what I must. As long as there's a battle to be fought, I'll be there. We can but carry on for those we have lost, for those we can yet save. I'll fight. The Empire poses too great a threat. I'll say that one. Well said indeed. Take care, Yustola, Kryl, and do not hesitate to contact us should you require assistance. Least, I would ask you that you remain here by Conrad's side. We should go, or Monago will leave without us. Might I persuade you to join us, Cheese, should you wish to give your decision further consideration? Castramarians would seem an apt place to do it. You need not answer right away. I'm sure I can convince Monago to wait a little longer. Okay, what did he say? I can do what? Maybe he just said I don't have to go now or some shit. But I'm just doing main quests, so might as well keep going. Inventory getting a little full with a bunch of shit from like all the gathering and crafting classes. I'm just gonna eat that just to clear it. I went the wrong way. What does this do? Plus 3% XP. Okay. I should just start using that on other classes too. All the food. I think they all give it a little bit of an experience boost. So you will be accompanying us. Well, glad am I to hear it. All set. Excellent. Then let us be off. I wonder what that trader's plan was that she was talking to the guy. Can I get this just by going here? Neat. Where's this next one? Southeast. Oh, I can just teleport there, huh? Okay, I'm gonna go southeast. I'm gonna see if I can't get this right. Oh, maybe I can't. Oh, I think I went down here already. I think. Yeah, that shit's like up there, I'm pretty sure. Oh well. I'm just gonna go ahead and fast travel then. Magic technical failure. A blue quest. I need to start doing other quests too, like the old ones I have. Ooh, I get a Aether Current too. Cheese nubs of the Twin Adders, just the woman I wanted to see. We misplaced a number of Garlean drones taken from Baelzer's wall. And by misplaced, I mean the damn thing sprang to life and stormed out of the base. They need to be dealt with before any civilians come to harm. Being familiar with Magitech as you are, I can think of no one better to assist us. If you would be willing to help, go and speak with Lieutenant, or whatever the fuck, she is overseeing the initiative to terminate the drones. Okay, that's the main quest. Blue quest over here. Ah, Cheese Nubs, your assistance is greatly appreciated. The drones were not in our possession for very long, but a cursory inspection showed they are made with that heretofore unknown metal alloy. They are all but impervious to traditional firearms, which is why we commissioned Garland Ironworks to fashion a weapon capable of penetrating their armor. It has since been fitted to a suit of Magitech armor, which I would ask you to pilot. If I'm not mistaken, This will not be your first time you piloted one of these suits. It should take you no time then to familiarize yourself with the controls. Now the drones were last sighted due east up here into the north along the river. If you're recapturing them is out of the question, so do whatever you deem necessary to stop them. Neat, I'm back in this thing. So I'm going this way. I wonder if I can kill that guy with this. There's a fate here. Oh man. Oh, up there. I will take it. Haven't been up there yet. Leave me alone. What's the time on this venture? 22. No current up here. Can I get all three like that? Neat. I'm happy to use that thing again and actually kill things, because now he's just a mount who doesn't do shit. I mean, he carries me and shit, but I mean, he doesn't do damage now. Welcome back. Take it the drones have been disposed of then. Excellent work. We were quite fortunate for your presence. Stay for Lieutenant, whatever. None of my men can even activate a suit of Magitech armor, let alone pilot one in combat. Only pray that it isn't to our detriment in the future. There's still plenty more of those drones out there along Balzer's wall, if any more of them should suddenly stir. At any rate, we will continue working with Garland Ironworks so that should such a day come, we will be ready. And a blue quest done. No more here. Yet, anyway. Welcome back, comrades. What news? Greetings, General. I am come at Commander Hemp's behest to brief you on the latest developments at the Reach. Our recruitment efforts have exceeded expectations. In addition to welcoming many motivated young Alamegans, our ranks have been bolstered by the arrival of a number of experienced veterans, thanks in large part to the efforts of the Scions. As a consequence, we are now able to field half a dozen new units, with more being trained as we speak. Good. I gather Conrad is eager to strike while the iron's hot. Just so, General. He proposes that we begin preparations for a joint operation to capture Castellum Velodina. Capture Velodina. That will not be easy. It will, however, be necessary if we are ever to push east towards the capital. There is no profit in delay. It is only a matter of time before the Garlands learn of our plans and summon reinforcements. The Alliance hereby accepts Commander Hemp's proposal. Tell him to take no chances. Bring every able-bodied Alamegan who can wield the weapon. Pippin, I want Velodina watched. Assess its defenses. Every fortress has a weakness, and I would know this one's. If there's no objection, General, might the Scions join Marshal Tarupin? By all means, if that is all, let us be about it. Let us about it? Let us be about it? I don't know what he says. Let us be about it. Okay. Conrad and the General are of one mind, it seems. I only wish I could say the same. All this aggressive strategy may well profit us in the end. What losses will we suffer in the meantime? Anyway, we should speak with the Vice Marshal about this reconnaissance mission and see how he would like to proceed. I guess I'll take that, because I can't really use those earrings, and I don't really want to sell that right now. In Crimson it began. I'm level 61 quest now. Thank you for volunteering to join me. This should be a fairly straightforward reconnaissance mission, so long as we do not have the ill fortune to run afoul of an Imperial patrol. Come, our destination is beyond East End, just north of Velodina. Actually, maybe it's bad that I took that, because I imagine that's just like one determination thingy. I thought it was determination. Oh, it's probably back here. No, I got 3 of them. Okay. No more blue quests. Okay. Can we get there from there? Middle? I'm gonna assume I can go this way. I'll go down. Fuck it. And then just go. Let's avoid him. Go south from here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, you know what? Through here, probably. Damn it. Good dodge, good dodge. Little bit of a jump from here. Oh, it's a big spider fate thingy. What do I want to do? This. Southeast. Fate join southeast, you say? Man, I really want to go there. I'll get it when I get the other crystal. For now, I'll just do the main mission. Some big fucking... What even are these? Whatever. Oh, it's, what do you call it? Instance. This ought to be close enough. Now we settle in for a long march. That said, it would be prudent to keep your weapons at the ready in the event of a passing patrol stumbles upon us, or worse. Upon whatever, several cutscenes will play in sequence. It is recommended that you set aside sufficient time to view these scenes in their entirety. I wonder if I should go pee. I'm not.
Excellent. The disposition of the Imperial forces is exactly as expected. I will notify Father. Cannon fire! Where did it come from?
Smoke! There! Is that... Oh gods, it's Relga's Reach.
Damn, they attacked first.
It's no use. I think someone's jamming our communications.
You don't think... Could this be part of a coordinated attack?
Too early to draw conclusions. We must abort the assault and return to the Reach at once.
Damn, unfortunate. So she knew where it was at then, I guess, or she found out somehow that evil Halamegan commander.
Forward! Forward! Give them no quarter!
You!
Oh, is he gonna die?
Traitor! Kinslayer!
You're no kin of mine!
R.I.P.
Meffred! Hell's take you!
Well, damn, the main guy came too.
Well, well. Stand aside, Pilus. This one has promise.
Have a care, my lord. She's not like the others.
Do not disappoint me, girl, or I will kill you.
Seven hells. It's him. It's Xenos.
The Viceroy? Oh, you are a dead man! Ah!
So spirited, and yet so empty. Ah, a magical barrier. Alas, it will not save you.
Damn.
Hold the line, Byrolga! Hold the line!
Cryle!
Alphino!
We saw the smoke and thought we heard explosions. Are we under attack?
The Imperials were all over us before we realized what was happening. No one knew where to run or what to do. It was chaos. Lise and Master Kemp rallied the guards and bought us enough time to get some of the wounded to safety, but I haven't seen either of them since.
Confound it! If we lose the Reach, this will all have been for naught. Arenvold, can you escort these people to the wall?
Aye, sir.
Our place is at the Reach. We must offer such aid and succor as we are able. Saving lives is now our paramount concern.
If we can hold back the Imperials until Father sends reinforcements, we may yet turn the tide.
I'll join you. I've done all I can for these people, and you'll be crying out for a healer in there.
I fear you're right. Come, there is no time to lose.
I don't think they killed Y'shtola like that. It was too, like, fast.
It's all over now!
Uh-huh. Many others. I think these guys are healers, so I'll kill them first. Okay, oh, over here.
For the glory of the flames!
Deeper inside. Oh, okay, I thought they were gonna tell me to go there. Here. Kill the mage.
Rebel scum!
Oh, that's what's her name. I hope I can kill her right now. That'd be sick. Lise, or whatever. Couldn't think of her name. Ah, of course.
What took you so long? Alpha, no, I need your help. My lord, the prisoners!
See to your men, Pylus.
Oh god, let me fight this guy right now, please.
As you command, my lord.
Your friends were a disappointment. But you will entertain me, will you not?
Oh, let's see if Pippin doesn't die. I don't know if they'll kill the girl, alpha male, but alpha female. That's yeah, I like that for actually alpha female. All right, let's go. Oh, hang on, I had my what do you call it by accident?
As one.
Oh, is this one of those things where you can't kill him? I'm just wasting my time. Yeah, it is. Okay.
Give me something to remember.
Can I destroy those, please? That thing's supposed to be there. I keep hitting the wrong thing.
Don't stop now.
Oh, cool. Venture. Okay, guess I'm supposed to be defeated. Somebody protect me. Or did I do that somehow?
Pathetic.
I find it hard to believe that, you know, like I fucking killed gods and okay, whatever.
Shall we give chase, General?
Nay. There has been enough death this day. See to the wounded.
Aye, sir.
You all right, lass?
Yeah, I'll say the top one.
There's no ordinary foe could best the likes of you.
Well, why doesn't that guy just go kill all the primals then? If they're that worried about them, holy shit.
Don't you die on me, Ashola! Hold on!
She's not gonna die.
Don't worry, it's going to be all right.
See? Told you.
Alphino, Master Kemp is all yours.
He can die though, I don't care.
Understood.
I gotta pee.
Don't just stand there gawping. Hold her down while I work.
Hold her down. She's passed out. Okay, good thing I'm... Okay, whatever. RP holds her down. Is she RP like having a seizure? Is that why I'm holding her down?
The worst is past, but without the proper facilities, I can do no more.
Master Kemp too would be better served in the infirmary. Let us take them there without delay.
Give us a hand, would you, Lise?
Of course.
I know you must be exhausted, but there will be others who need our help. Leave these two to us and look to the other wounded.
You know, I wonder what happens if I do this, right? And then I go do, like, this quest that I'm pretty sure Y'shtola was there. Yeah. Whatever. You did well, Cheese. You saved lives no matter what happens. Remember that. Now then, let's do what we can for the wounded. Every minute counts. Okay. Gonna go pee again. I will be back. Forgot to turn on my AC again. See to the wounded cheese. If they live, help them. If not, move on. Kind of the wrong music to play at a time like this. Also cool how everything's fucked up too. It's pretty neat. I need you guys to hold on a bit. Wounded. I need to talk to my slave. Good thing the vendors and those guys are still all good. Shaded. Super cool glasses. Don't think I have new. No. Go out again. Oh, is he gonna be dead? Meffred lies motionless, having breathed his last. Clenched in his fist is a small charm, which you take for safekeeping. It was already cold when I got to him. There was naught I could do. That charm must have been important. Best take it to Conrad. Oh, I wonder if this was the guy that we got from that. Oh, it is him. The guy we recruited. Can you? Okay, whatever. Manago, Meffred, where are you? This is. He's, yeah, well, yeah. Meffred was a warrior, always thinking about others before himself. He once had an Imperial patrol chase him nigh on 20 malms so that his wounded would have time to escape. His comrades loved him for it, of course, though that only made him worry more. Did you know that he sent his men in Quarry Mill away because he thought they were fighting for him and not the cause? Aye, well he did. The only life he was willing to risk was his own, you see. But that's exactly the kind of man who should be the leader, the kind of man who deserves to survive, not an old fool who's all used up. There's no logic to it, Master Hemp. There never is. Who stands, who falls, in the heat of battle, we can but do our best. As he did, Meffred will be sorely missed. Aye, but because of his sacrifice, many now live who otherwise would not, and they need us now more than ever. Aye, aye. That they do. Forgive me. I had high hopes for him. Is all. Okay. Our defeat was no near thing. It was total, a humiliation. We were powerless to withstand our enemy's assault. But we cannot afford to dwell on our failure. As Alpha Male said, it is those who survived whom we must think of now. Railger's reach is no longer safe. The Imperials may have withdrawn, but they could return at any time to finish what they began. We dare not remain here. Those who are not fit to make the journey to Castrum Oriens will need to be taken by Chocobo carriage, agreed? Good, I shall oversee preparations for the carriages. In the meantime, I would have you scour the infirmary for any supplies that might prove useful during the journey. Forgive me, but it is imperative that I continue preparing medicines for the wounded. If you desire treatment, I must ask you to seek it elsewhere. Oh, I see. In that case, you're free to search the barber and take that which you require. Would not have our people dying en route. I would assist you, but this process demands my undivided attention. Okay, I'll take that shit. And, oh, in here. Oh, and I give them to the Flame Courier. Miss, Marshal Tarupin said you might have something for me. 12, be praised. Put the driver's hearts at ease. Tell the Vice Marshal we await his orders. Stoll and the others are safely strapped in. Don't worry, I'll be by her side the entire time. Thank you, Cryo. I'll walk alongside. They'll need protection in case the Garleans try anything. Hang on, you're injured too, aren't you? Shouldn't you be in one of the carriages? I'm not so frail that I can't make the trip on my own. Besides, there's still work to be done here. I'll see you at the wall when it's finished. I think I got a whisper or something. As you wish, then let us set forth at once. We shall move as quickly as our comrades' health allows. To Castrum Oriens. Oh, level 70, neat. Okay. Does that mean I get that? No. I guess I had to do it as a, Oh, this action cannot be assigned to a hotbar. Can only be executed while under affect the life of the dragon. Okay, maybe I get that. Is that what you call it? Not sure how that works. Oh, and the whisper. Jared Sybeth. He's not even here. Whatever. Thank you. Maybe I should look at his too. So let me see. View adventure plate. Well, I don't know if I'll say the same for his. It's kind of a funny face. But what does he like? He likes dually roulette, fishing, player chat, glamour, the hunt, casual. I'm just gonna put thank you. I'll put an exclamation point so it's not as dismissive, I guess. You saved a good many of my men, and I cannot thank you enough for that. But the fact remains our forces were decimated, and this state will not be mounting an assault on Castellum Velodina or anywhere else. We need to be honest with ourselves about our prospects. First, we need to put our affairs here in order. Afterwards, I'll join you at Castrum Oriens. Understood. We will go and speak with General Alden. Okay. Oh, this dude's still here? I did the venture thing, right? Yeah, 2 more minutes. Pippin has already departed with the wounded, has he? Good, we have completed our search of the Reach and the surrounding area. As far as we can tell, Xenos and his men returned straightways to Specula and whatever the fuck after quitting this place. It would seem he's lost interest in us. Which brings us to the most troubling question of all. Not how he found us, but why he chose to spare our lives having done so. In a war, you kill or capture your enemy. You don't leave him to fight another day. Only a fool would turn his back and walk away. But Xenos is no fool. Whatever his motive, this is neither the time nor place to think on it. I will leave a token force to watch over the Reach. The rest will fall back to Castrum Oriens. We can discuss our path forward there. And teleport. Oh, are there any blue quests? Nope. Kryle's with Y'shtola. She still hasn't woken up. But Kryle says she's through the worst. Given the severity of her wound, we could have hoped for no more. Let us pray she makes full recovery. We lost a lot of good people, didn't we? Saw it happen when that school... He keeps sending me whispers, whatever. When that school's commander cut down Mefrid, single blow, and that was it. Everything he fought for, all his hopes and dreams for the future, gone in an instant. And do you want to know the worst part? It wasn't a Garlean who did it. It was an Alamegan. God's help me if I ever... No, not now. Not while the general's waiting. Oh, these.
Were it not for the swift actions of the Scions and the Alliance, many more would have died. You risked your lives to save ours, and for that we thank you.
There is no need for thanks. We are allies, are we not?
Aye, just so. Let us not dwell on this tragedy, but look to the future.
The future? I'm sorry, General, but there is no future for us. We've lost too many. Gods, I can still see Mefrid with that woman standing over him. They've ripped the heart out of us, General. They've broken us. Our fight is over.
Master Kemp, please.
I'll always hate them with every fiber of my being. For what they took from us then and now. Our homeland, our freedom, our bloody children.
You mean the Skulls? The youths who fight for Xenos?
Grania Lupi, the Black Wolf's legacy and our shame. A unit made up of children born to Alamegan dignitaries who came of age during the occupation. Sons and daughters of Gir Abania, raised to be proud citizens of the Empire, with all the rights and responsibilities that entails. It'd be easy to curse them and call them traitors, but they're our children. Our flesh and blood. If the only way to forge the future we want is to cut down our own, then...
I wonder if that's his daughter or some shit. Would be interesting.
What was it all for?
Nargo.
What will you say to the families of the fallen? To the mothers, and the widows, and the orphans? Will you tell them it was all for nothing?
Listen to the girl. We dare not suffer our comrades' sacrifices to have been in vain. Now is the time to steel our resolve and press on, painful though it may be.
And when Xenos comes back with his army, what then? This isn't the first time, you know. You'll be hard-pressed to find men brave or stupid enough to face him again.
I still can't believe how strong he was. He humiliated us back there. The Warrior of Light included. Gods help us if he's next in line to the Garlean throne.
Loath though I am to say it, we should not be surprised. Before succeeding Van Baelsar in Alamigo, Xenos led the Imperial army to Doma, where he crushed the rebellion utterly. As a matter of fact, Doma remains in his charge to this day. Suffice it to say, Varus's heir is a peerless warrior and an accomplished general. The question is, how are we to contend with such a foe?
I have a feeling you're about to tell us. I feel like the middle one.
Interesting. You are suggesting we kindle the flames of revolution in Doma once more and force Xenos to fight a war on two fronts?
For that, there would need to be someone left to fight on this front by the time you got back. Look, I'll not deny the plan as promised. And I feel for our brothers and sisters in Doma, truly I do. But I fear we lack the strength to see it through.
Have faith in your people, Master Kemp. Them and the Scions. Hold fast, rebuild. And when all is in place, we shall defeat Xenos together.
If you're going to Doma, I'm coming too. I want to help our friends there. And make sure nothing like this ever happens again.
Give us the time we need, and we will give you something far greater.
Very well. For all you have done for us, we will fight on. But be swift, comrades. Alamigo has suffered enough.
And how do we get there? Okay, well, I'm not talking to him no more. Goes without saying, but the Scions alone have not the strength to topple a provincial government here or anywhere else. And I'm quite certain the same can be said of the Doman Liberation Front. Nevertheless, we can but go and assess the situation for ourselves and see what can be done. Lest you doubt what good we few can accomplish, I would remind you that my grandfather and his 12 disciples once journeyed to these lands to save Eorzea and her people from certain doom. Brave souls with an impossible task, and Eorzea lives on. Our present mission may not be as monumental in scope, but it is no less important to the multitudes whom we would free from imperial oppression, whom we will free. Purple. Where men go as one, there is life, and where there is life, there is cause to hope. Our grandfather believed that, and so do I. But before we can forge ties with our friends in the Far East, we must first find a way to reach them. Othard is not exactly over the river and through the woods. I am one step ahead of you, dear sister, or rather, Chitaru is. But before we discuss that, there's another issue I wish to address. Much as I would like it if we could all make this journey together, someone will need to remain to serve as liaison to the Alliance and the Resistance during this critical period. Moreover, as Y'shtola cannot be left unattended, then I should obviously remain. Very well, issue addressed. You know, Alpha Male, could have been quicker just to ask, and markedly less patronizing. Yes, I suppose, would you be willing to look after Y'shtola and provide support to Ehrenwald and the others? Yes, Alpha Male, I would. You see, that wasn't so hard, was it? Enjoy your trip, and don't you dare return with the gift. And don't you dare return? Okay, she doesn't want. Oh, I would not dream of it. Right then, sister, cheese, Lise, gather your things. We are for Liminza. Okay, so we're going to Limza. Lies, damn. Some giant ass bears attacking. Oh my god, it's crazy. Use one of these. Oh, blue quest. I'll do this one before I take off here. Ah, Lieutenant Nubs, a moment, if you would. The Alliance has seen fit to charge the Twin Adder with overseeing the occupation of Castrum Oriens for the interim. As an adventure, I realize that it is your wont to attend to matters both great and small in all corners of the realm, though it should go without saying that you must also uphold your obligations to the Twin Adder, nay Oresian Alliance. Thus I would ask for your aid in a reconnaissance mission here in the fringes. Pray speak with Lieutenant Mulko, whatever, when you are ready to receive a briefing. She'll be overseeing the operation. Where is she? In here? No. Here? Gasp. Do my eyes deceive me? It can't be, but it is, Cheese Nubs, the Griffin's bane herself. Yes, the great hero who defeated the Griffin atop Balzer's wall, bringing his plans of conquest to a shuddering halt. I can think of no other title that so aptly befits your prowess. Pity no one else seems to think so. But enough of that. What brings the illustrious Griffin's Bane here to Castrum Oriens? Serpent Marshal Brookstone has requested you assist in my investigation. This is such an honor. I'll do my best not to disappoint you. Ah, goodness me, where are my manners? Tala, whatever the fuck. Military records officer, at your service. Cannot offer much in the way of combat, but if you should have any inquiries regarding historical matters, you need only ask. Now then, let me apprise you of our current situation. Shortly after taking control of Castrum Oriens, we discovered a number of confidential documents left behind by the Garleans, prisoner records dating back to the beginning of Alamigo's occupation. As you might have guessed, a great many were conscripted and sent away to subjugate new territories. A surprisingly large number were executed, as a reminder of what would happen should any step out of line. What we weren't expecting, however, was a number of prisoners listed simply as whereabouts unknown. We thought perhaps they met some ill fortune during their imprisonment or even escaped, but we can find no other documents to suggest what became of them. Be they living or deceased, it is now our duty to find them, not just for our own records, mind you, but their loved ones as well. They deserve the peace of mind knowing what happened here. Would that this were a recent incident, though, it will be no easy task ascertaining their whereabouts after 20 years, but I believe I know where we might begin our investigation. The Ananta have called these lands home long before even the Alamegans came to settle here. And as luck would have it, the Resistance has established cordial relations with their people. Perhaps they remember something of what happened all those years ago. God, that was a lot of fucking dialogue. Who am I talking to here? Oh, Snake. Alamegan prisoners captured 20 years ago? Yes, I remember. When the Garleans gained their foothold here, they interned in whatever, any and everyone. Striders and whatever, it mattered not. Most were forced to serve in the Garlean military, dispatched to other lands from which they would never return. If I'm not mistaken, the prisoners who remained were taken to a small village to the south. Can't say what transpired there. The settlement was heavily guarded. Fear the worst for them. Settlement to the south, that would have to be Bittermill. I recall records of its residents seeking asylum in Gridania when the Garleans first arrived. The place was all but razed to the ground. Let's begin our search there. Perhaps something of value still remains in the rubble. To the south, she said. Oh. Damn, they're getting their ass beat. I'm assuming I've been to this area before, unless they mean that. So, well, I don't know. Mountain Grizzly, Jesus Christ. What are Garleans doing here? They cannot be allowed to leave. Get them. Why is that guy just chilling? What? Okay, well. Goodness, that smarts. Perhaps I should have devoted more time to combat training, though no amount of training would make me a match for the okay. That was a magnificent display. Guardian soldiers were certainly the last thing I expected to find in these abandoned and otherwise forgotten buildings. I managed to catch them unawares, but I'm quite certain this investigation would have ended poorly had you not arrived. Still, I find this quite curious. By all rights, the Garleans should be too busy contending with the resistance to waste time in a place like this. What were they doing here? I'm afraid our search for answers has only raised more questions. If we are to make sense of any of this, we must search this place from top to bottom. After my heart returns to my chest. I wonder if this is a dungeon. To the east. What do you give me? Drawing a blank. Wonder how long this quest is. Sorry to keep you waiting. Up here the battlefield is no place for a bookworm. The gods are kind and will encounter no further distractions. Now let's begin our search. We'd like to cover more ground if we split up. Hopefully there's still some trace of the prisoners left here. Oh, got a few places I can look. The cloying stench of rotting debris fills your nostrils. You're unable to discern where the odor is coming from. Upon closer inspection of the ground, you see footprints. Some of them appear to be fresh. Watch, those weren't like actually bad guys, and I killed like 2 innocent people. Oh, I see. The house is much too clean to have been abandoned for 20 years. Ah, geez, thank goodness. I found someone while inspecting the houses. He seems unwell. Unwell? Unwell? No, definitely not. Certainly not. Yes, we're quite fine, but what of you? A little girl dressed in strange clothes? Quite strange, quite strange. What? You have some nerve. Regardless of how I look, I am a ranking officer of the Order of the Twin Adder. Thank you very much. Now, who are you? What business do you have here? Who? Yes, who? An excellent question. You are you, but who are we? Yes, we would like to know very much. Very much. You don't remember? Well, is there anything you can remember? Remember, whatever. Yes, something about this place, something familiar, quite familiar. Geez, this is only a hunch, mind you, but I suspect he's not from this place. Considering he's Elizan, he's likely Gridanian escaped from the Garleans. Or perhaps could it be one of the missing prisoners? Would certainly explain the Garlean soldiers from before. We need to take him back for questioning. Excuse me, sir, but would you be willing to come back with us? At the very least, it would be more comfortable than these dilapidated houses. And we may be able to help you recover your memory. Memories. Sweet memories. Yes, we would like them very much. Very much. Alright then, let us return to Castrum Oriens. Sigh, my brow beating commander will wish to meet you. Suppose can't be helped. Okay, and back we go. So if I look at this, I'm doing this. So I need 3 more quests. Excuse me. Possibly one of the missing prisoners, you say. I expected such wild claims from Lieutenant whatever. But if you would corroborate her reports, perhaps this warrants investigation. Till further notice, he shall stay under the protection of the Eorzean Alliance. Sir, with all due respect, you cannot just... Lieutenant whatever, get this man a hot meal and a warm bed. When he's had a bit of rest, see what he knows. A bitter meal. And the Garleans. Should not be long before we reach a resolution to all this. You're free to wait here until she finishes questioning our new detainee. Alright, do you give me anything? Nope. I imagine Lieutenant whatever has finished questioning the detainee by now. Go and see what, if anything, she's learned. Oh, geez, I've just finished with questioning. Fortunately, he can recall absolutely nothing of his past. The only thing he's certain of is that he escaped from Garlean captivity. I'm beginning to believe he really is one of the missing prisoners. But where does Bittermill fit into all this? I fear we've reached an impasse. It's not as if we can ask the Garleans what they were doing there. Or perhaps we can. The soldier who escaped us earlier must know something to have been prowling about the area. He has to be taken into custody. Come, Cheese, we must speak with Serpent Marshal Brickstone about assembling a search party. No stone can be left unturned. So we're going to make a search party for a specific Garlean. You wish to capture the soldier you encountered at Bittermill? Well, you should know. I've already dispatched a reconnaissance team after reviewing Lieutenant whatever's report. Thought it prudent he'd be apprehended immediately. However, therein lies the rub. We lack the manpower to sufficiently survey the area. In fact, as I'm just deliberating over who I should call back. To make a sweep of Owen's stash. There's no need for that, sir. Cheese and I will go. I realize I'm not the ideal scout to assist in this, but we had to find them. Okay. Okay, we're going south again. Oh, wrong way. Come on, man, just take me to like this area. Thunder. I wonder if this is going to be a, what do you call it, dungeon? On your guard, Cheese. I have a bad feeling about this place. Oh, I guess it's just... whatever. We found him, Cheese. We really found him. What are you? These wounds. If he's not treated soon, we won't be telling anyone anything. He's like to bleed out. If left unattended, go and tell Serpent Marshal Brookstone we found him. He needs medical assistance before he can be moved. Man. all the way out here just to teleport back. Yeah, we got him. My men have searched high and low, yet there's no sign of this runaway soldier. You found him at Owen's stash? Say no more. Attention, this is Brickstone speaking. The subject has been found at Owen's stash. I repeat, the subject has been found at Owen's stash. He's severely wounded and in need of medical attention. Excellent work. Perhaps now we can finally get to the bottom of all this bitter mill business. Okay, just get a ring that I can't use for any of my glasses. By all rights, my men should be back by now. Go and see if you can find Lieutenant whatever. I want to know what those Garlean dogs were up to. Oh wait, oh, okay. Ah, Chief, I'm happy to report we managed to bring him back safely, not a minute too soon. Plan to speak with him shortly after returning, but the healers won't permit anyone to see him until he's settled and the bleeding stopped. Imagine we won't have to wait very long. Want me to just wait? Toasty, get out of the way. Waiting. Seems he's finally fit to speak. Don't expect you to be grateful, but I'd like to remind you, you likely wouldn't be standing here if we hadn't found you in that cave. Now start talking. What were you doing out there at Bittermill? We were looking for someone, an escapee from one of our facilities. He lost his memory and was otherwise mentally unstable, so we knew he couldn't have gone far. I believe the man you're speaking of is already in our custody. We found him seeking shelter in Bittermill. He claims you captured him, though he cannot recall where. So we returned to Bittermill after all. I guess the past came back to haunt him, even if you can't remember it. Listen, my superiors are not like to show you any leniency. If you tell me everything you know, I will do all within my power to see your life is spared. Do we have a deal? Miss, may I be dressed in their uniform? I may be dressed in their uniform, but you'd be mistaken to believe I owe the Garleans any allegiance. I will gladly tell you. 20 years ago, a group of prisoners was relocated to Bittermill to assist in the Garleans' more unorthodox experiments. They wanted to create a new chemical weapon, one that would leave buildings untouched while killing any and everyone it came into contact with. Black Rose, I believe it was called. Yeah, it's horrible. Their intention was to drive back Eorzean forces without wasting any of their own on the front lines. Of course, they wouldn't know if it really worked without wielding volunteers. What better place than a village long since abandoned by its people? Not a single prisoner survived. Their test proved a resounding success. It was only a matter of time before Black Rose would be deployed, or so they thought. To the surprise of many, the project was shut down before Black Rose could ever be used. The order came from the Legatus of the 14th Imperial Legion and the interim leader of the Alamegan province, Gaius Van whatever. The Black Wolf would not allow the senseless murdering of Eorzea's people. He saw them as future subjects of the Empire to be ruled, not savages to be slaughtered. Everything was to be destroyed, but the man behind the project would not see his work wasted and ran off with the last remaining samples of Black Rose. He was promptly apprehended, but he'd already hidden away his work. They used every heinous tool at their disposal to make him talk, yet he would not, or rather could not, tell him where he hid it. The doctor had already gone mad and couldn't remember a thing. Can only assume one of his experiments went wrong and ruined his mind in the process. And that means the man we found earlier is probably the doctor. Aye, that's him. Grilla May, former head of research of the 14th Imperial Legion. can't believe that incoherent mess of a man was a scientist in service to the Garleans. I think we've heard enough. Thank you for your cooperation. What do you think, Chiefs? Part of me wants to believe it isn't true, but I see no reason why he would lie to us. There has to be some way to substantiate his story. If the entirety of Bittermill was used for their experiments, it would be no easy feat to do away with the evidence of such a massive operation. No, there would have to be some lingering traces of their work. If they couldn't dispose of it, their only option would be to bury it. Geez, we have to go back to Bittermill. And away we go. Gonna go back for like one thing and teleport. 2 things max. I wonder what I mean, it's a blue quest. I'm assuming it's gonna unlock a dungeon or a trial eventually. Maybe. Alright, let's split up. There has to be something here. I'm not leaving until we find it. Alright, we search for clues again. Oh, here's something. There's nothing buried here. Okay. Let's zoom in a bit so I can get a better view of what or where I can search. Okay, nothing down here. I'll go around. I mean, this is all outside actually. Can I get back up from here? Go around that tree. Oh, more barren soil. Okay, long ass digging. We might find something here then. There's nothing buried here. Okay, I'm just glad it took so long to fucking... Okay, then where... This is all relatively outside the place. Let's do this area too. Is that? Oh, thought I saw something behind me, but found this luckily anyway. Digging reveals a small metal container, though you probably shouldn't touch it. Lieutenant whatever will want to know what you found. You found something? I did. A metal container. Could it be the missing sample of Black Rose? So he was telling the truth after all. There's no time to be sentimental, nor hasty. Any mishaps in handling that container could prove disastrous. Let's report back to Serpent Marshal Brookstone. What are going to be the chances that we come back and somebody else took it? Like the Garleans or some shit? We have to go like do a dungeon or something to get it back. That's my bet. Don't know if it'll come true, but this blue quest is blue for a reason. Lieutenant whatever reporting, sir. We discovered the identity of the man we thought to be one of the missing prisoners. He is Grillam or whatever, former chief of research for the 14th Imperial Legion, who oversaw the manufacturing of a chemical weapon known as Black Rose. After a thorough survey of Bittermill, we discovered what we believe to be a sample of this weapon. We'd like to request assistance in retrieving it. Attention, this is Brookstone. A container we believe to contain a Garlean chemical weapon has been discovered at Bittermill. We need you to get out there and retrieve it immediately. As for the missing prisoners, they were used as test subjects for Black Rose. There were no survivors. Sir, I don't believe we should allow the risk of such a weapon falling into the wrong hands. I agree, Lieutenant. After the weapon has been safely moved to a secure location, rest assured we will see it to its disposal. As for the whatever, his fate resides with the Council. Considering the weight of his crimes, his punishment will be quite severe. I almost pity the man, but memories are no. His crimes cannot be excused. Lieutenant whatever, Lieutenant Nubbs, you've done well today, and I'm sure you're both quite tired. Go and rest. You've earned it. Actually, I think I'll be heading back to Gridania to write up a report. The events of Bittermill need to be recorded, that we might prevent such atrocities from happening again. Wish I could accompany you for a while longer, but I'm sure the Great Griffin's bane is needed elsewhere. Thank you again for all your help. I look forward to adding your feats of daring to our whatever record someday. It don't matter, I'll take that. Nice squats right there. Was that it? I wonder if I have to go to Gridania. I'll try going home and seeing if she's there. Why not? I was gonna do the main quest, but I forgot I gotta go to Limsa. Duty recommendations. Gunbreaker Carpenter. Gridania. She did say she was coming to Gridania, right? Fuck, what was that quest called? I'll look it up. Shit. Travel. Aether Currents. So it was the Fringes. Do you not show me... Oh, you do show me the Hidden Truth stuff. Next quest, drawing a blank. Seeking answers, the honest truth. Okay, that's the one I just did. Next quest. What do I get for this blue quest? Is this just like a random ass quest line? Quest line Anta, whatever. To unlock... Oh, they're for daily quests. And I do eventually have to do more main quest stuff. Oh, and I just did the honest truth. Okay. And the next one is a level 67 blue quest, a new contender. I think that's the... Whatever. I'm done with that quest shit for now, I think. Is the point. So, I will not look for it anymore. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this in. How did my slave complete the venture? No, 10 minutes. Zone. Shall we dance? I wonder which one that one is. Out of the blue. Oh, that's a blue quest. Sage. I think that's a class one. Oh, it's Dancer. So that's another class quest, whatever. Okay, where is he at? Can I just teleport to him? Here, Half Castle. Oh, well, maybe Benser's on. Nope, he got off. There he is. Tatari, which should be here any moment with our ship's captain. Let's see if it's Sid. So we're going by sea after all. Oh, maybe not. Is Mira whatever lending us our pick of the Crimson Fleet? Not exactly. You are right. As much as we will be traveling by sea, regrettably, it's simply not feasible for an airship to travel such a distance without impossibly large fuel reserves, to say nothing of the inevitability of running afoul of the Empire's aerial defenses. But then it is equally infeasible to sail an Eorzean Alliance vessel halfway around the world without the Empire taking notice. Which leaves us with only one other option. Ah, speak of the devil. Sorry to keep you waiting. May I present to you Captain Carvelane of the Kraken's Arms. The Kraken's Arms? Don't tell me you made a deal with pirates. He sounds familiar. I mean, he doesn't sound familiar, but he looks familiar. Greetings and salutations, Scions. Take it from your comrade's tone that you no longer wish to proceed with our proposed arrangement. Not at all, Captain. Pray forgive my sister her outburst. She has never been one to speak her mind. I, on the other hand, am the very soul of discretion, as many well-respected personages, whatever, would attest, from the offices of the Admiral to the high houses of Ishgard. Ah, but where was I? Oh yes, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn do indeed still wish to employ your services. However, it is important that you are aware of certain extenuating circumstances. And intent on securing passage to the Far East, you came to us, knowing us to be the proud purveyors of said region's finest spices, which you steal from God-fearing merchants out on the high seas. Whatever privateering the Kraken's Arms may or may not engage in is strictly within the limits of the law, set forth by our indefatigable whatever, the keeper of the peace. More to the point, we are pragmatists. You see considerable risk in aiding your cause and negligible profit. I, for one, think the captain has a point. The five seas can be extremely treacherous, and many a poor, unfortunate soul has come to grief out there on the waves. Why, when we were in Ishgard, I heard the tragical tale of how the heir of House Durandare vanished at sea. Even now, nearly 20 years later, the poor count remains convinced that his son still lives and would pay a sultan's ransom for news of his whereabouts. Yeah, chuckle. Truly a tragedy for the ages, and a testament to the misfortunes that may befall us should we act without due consideration. But so long as you are prepared to abide the capricious whims of fate, I'm willing to oblige you this once. That said, in light of the recent rebellion, I trust you understand that I cannot deliver you to Doma itself. I can take you only as far as Kugain in Gashi. We will require time to procure sufficient provisions and make ready for departure. I humbly suggest you do the same. Suddenly, all those hours Tataru passed whatever and capering at the forgotten night seem rather better spent, do they not? That said, I had intended to press the point more obliquely, and there was something disconcerting about the pleasure Tataru took in making Captain whatever squirm. Ooh, is this better? Nope. Okay, my slave is getting new legs. I say we should heed the captain's advice and attend to our own preparations while they ready the vessel for departure. Tataru and I will procure the necessary supplies. Alize, I should be grateful if you would use this time to brief Urion whatever on recent developments. You may also wish to review the relevant safety procedures in the event of an emergency at sea. How very prudent of you. Very well, I should go and speak with him. What of Cheese and Elise? Liz. Would like to you to return to Revenant's Toll and speak with our Doman allies. I fear we know too little of their homeland. Any other information they can provide would be most welcome. When we have completed our respective tasks, we will reconvene here at the ferry docks. Agreed? Sounds like a plan. Let's go, Cheese. I wonder if this is the one I needed to get the main quest. I don't remember if this was the quest I needed to complete or not. No, it's Nidhogg. Well, here we are. We'll need to talk to lots of people, so I think we should split up. I'll ask around at the House of Splendors. You take the Rising Stones. I'll meet you here after. Got it? Riley Fairy Heart. Oh, Halloween outfit. I couldn't tell from that far. Anyway. Oh, okay, one's, I guess, in here. Oh, do they mean like... What is this quest? Eager to listen to my harp, are you? From what higher praise could a minstrel ask than to have as an audience the very hero who provides inspiration for his songs? Yes, I have no fresh compositions I deem fit for a champion's ears, but that I possess something more to amuse you. What am I going to tell him about? I have been struck by the most wonderful idea. You shall be the author and the subject of your own creations. Yes, by weaving an epic with your own endeavors, you will find yourself casting a critical eye upon past deeds. Think of such works as muses for future growth. It's no difficult thing to pen a poem. The words will come of their own accord, I assure you. Simply envision the scene and describe the memories in faithful detail. Omit not and add not, and the truth shall remain. Reciting the finished piece should then serve to bring the past a vivid life in your mind's eye. When you look back upon events with undistracted clarity, what was hidden in chaos may now seem blindingly clear, especially when things are uncolored by the embellishments I might bring to the story. May the recording of your sagas reward you with inspiration and insight, though and to return some time and share what you have wrought. Duty recorder. You now have access to the duty recorder, allowing you to document duties from viewing within an in-room. Open the duty recorder interface located under duty in the main menu. View the help text for further details on how to use this feature. So is that like record? The duty recorder is now unlocked, allowing you to document duties for viewing at a later date. Playback features include speed adjustment, focus, target switching, and more. Duty recording is only allowed after several conditions have been met. The first being that the recorder is enabled. Recording can be enabled from the duty recorder interface. Okay, so it's just recording. It's interesting. So I guess everyone's in here that I gotta talk to. Homie, you are truly planning to travel to Doma. Do not know what to say. Forgive me. I shall aid you to the best of my ability. Ours is a beautiful land nested on the eastern coast of Othard, or whatever, along the banks of the One River. Our nation thrived proud and free until the Garleans came 25 years ago. The river was our lifeblood, free to travel and to fish. And travel was soon restricted. Now the river belongs to none. This also will probably be my last quest before I finish for tonight. Greetings, Cheese. What brings you to the toll this eve? What happened to Menphilia's mom? What? You are for Doma? Heavens. You scions have shown us naught but kindness, but never in my wildest dreams did I imagine you would fight for our homeland. For 25 years we suffered under their tyranny, and then we spied an opportunity. The Emperor dead. Garlemald in chaos. It seemed the time was right. Beneath our Lord's banners we gathered and fought to reclaim our nation, but when Xenos arrived with the 12th Legion, it was over in an instant. Hose. What is it, my friend? You look as though you have something to ask. That you go to join Yagiri and Gosetsu in the fight fills me with such joy. Forgive my exuberance. You require information, yes? We of the Nage clan have served Doma faithfully for generations. My ancestors held positions within Doma Castle even. Now it is home to the Imperial's Viceroy. Imperial Viceroy's witch, and her host of men in Magitek. To think that was once the shining symbol of our heritage, and the seat of dear Lord Cain has become a den for Garlean dogs. Oh yeah, you can't. I got so used to using my mount and like everywhere. Oh, is she? Oh, she's out here. There you are. Learn anything interesting? The older Domans I spoke with tried to teach me all about their Far Eastern customs and the importance of formality and politeness. Like I think Eorzeans can be just as stiff and stuffy as anyone, especially Ishgardians. But anyway, did you know that they eat with sticks? It wasn't all that hard, actually. Or at least, that's what I thought until they told me I was holding them wrong. Then I spoke with the younger Domans. And then when I spoke with the younger Domans, they just rolled their eyes and told me it was all a load of stupid old Wow, what you learned sounds a lot more useful. Unless someone invites us for dinner, of course. I hope they do. Okay, I'll take the pants for the what's her name? Ooh, should I stop here? Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, I should. Let's go complete this venture. Actually, I could have went somewhere else. I'm gonna end up moving for when I do my daily stuff tomorrow. Man, that's it. Okay, let's change your gear up. Alright, you can wear... $155. Okay. So 137 item level. 147. I need a body thing to get rid of. There. For top. And nothing to sell. Okay. I think that's it for now. Thank you to whoever may be watching. Have a good night.